practice this speech one more time?
Good morning, Cougars. This is Mr. Martinez with the morning announcements with another second grade co-host. Good morning, Adrielle.
Good morning.
All right, are you ready to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yes.
Hold on, let me get a flag. You're gonna do the first part and I'm gonna do the second part. So whenever you're ready, Adrielle, you start us.
Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Today is September 22nd. It is actually the first day of fall. Summer is over, Adrielle. Summer's over. We are now in fall, and the weather's going to start changing, and hopefully it's going to start getting a little bit cooler. In Studio City, it's going to be in the mid-80s today. We've got a big Laker game tonight at 6 o'clock, game 3 for the Lakers. We had a football game last night in Las Vegas. And anybody that knows me, I'm a kid that grew up in Las Vegas. I never thought we would ever see football in Las Vegas. So really, really special last night. Our co-host today is Adrielle. Adrielle, who's your teacher this year?
Miss Reingold.
Mrs. Reingold, so that's awesome. Now, Adrielle, I've got some questions for you, and let me put those up on the screen. Tell me if you're seeing them. Are you seeing this on your screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so Adrielle, the first question I have for you is, what activities do you do during the school breaks, during the school day?
Well, I paint sometimes. I play with my stuffed animals. I try to learn how to read.
Those are all great things. And how do you remember when it's time to go back to your class with Mrs. Reingold? How do you remember?
Well, she puts this timer on, so when the timer rings, well, I go back.
Okay, well,
because I could hear it because I put it up on the very highest level.
Okay, that's very smart of you to do that. So that's great. Mrs. Reingold puts that timer on. Adrielle, have you thought about 3 words that describe you as a person? 3 words?
Well, I'm loving, caring, and
I think you told me earlier you're friendly.
Friendly.
Friendly, and you know what? I can see that you are very friendly. You are very friendly. You're very loving. You're very creative and caring. Those are great all words that you describe yourself. Now, Adrielle, yesterday I asked Noah if her family had anything that was very dear to them, something that they really treasure. And I know that you sent me a picture. Tell me about this for show and tell.
Well, it was passed on from my great-grandmother to my great-grandmother and to my dad's mom. And my dad's mom gave it to me, so now it's mine.
Okay, awesome. Well, that is great. Every family has certain things that they treasure. Sometimes it could be furniture, sometimes it could be a piece of art, and also it could be jewelry. And this is a great keepsake for you to have, Adrielle. That is awesome. Thank you so much for answering those questions. Now, this is Hispanic Heritage Month, boys and girls, and we have been highlighting different people last week and this week. And today we want to highlight a little girl named Xochitl Guadalupe Cruz Lopez. Do you have your notes in front of you, Adrielle, on Xochitl? Let me get a picture.
Yeah.
Let me show everybody a picture of her real quick. Let me see. Hold on one sec. And I don't have a picture of her. But Adrielle, go ahead and read about Xochitl Guadalupe Cruz Lopez. Who is she?
Okay. Well, she is a girl, 8 years old, and she
From Mexico.
In Mexico, she won an award
Yeah, she won a science award. It's called the UNAM Science Award. She won the award for inventing solar-powered heating device made entirely of recycled and discarded materials. She began her invention to combat global warming and to help people in her rural town create heat without having to cut down trees. So she's saving the environment and she's keeping her people warm, and she's only 8. Isn't that incredible, Adrielle?
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing. Now, also, we are super excited because this is Student Council election week. And so I have, usually every year, our Student Council officers that are running, they put posters up in our on our campus. This year, obviously, we're not at school, so they can't do that. So what they've done is they've all made little videos, and we're going to show some of those videos now. Adrielle, are you seeing this on your screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you see this little boy right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Luca. Let's listen to Luca and what position he's running for this year's Student Council. Here he is.
Good morning, Carpenter Cougars. My name is Luca Kay, and I am running for the 5th grade position of parliamentarian. Parliamentarian is a new role introduced by the Student Council this year. The role of the parliamentarian is to make sure that the Student Council meetings are kept on track. I would also help admit any participants into the meeting and help the host manage the meeting when necessary. I feel that I would be great to do this job because I would love to help the Student Council out, and especially since online classes are now on Zoom, I would love to see if we could make things better for all the students in the most efficient way possible. Thank you all for listening to my speech. I know it wasn't that long. It was only about a minute, but thank you for your time and please vote for me.
All right, so could you hear Luca, Adrielle?
Yes,
Okay,
perfectly.
so he's running for parliamentarian and he's running unopposed. Nobody is running against him. So he'll be on the ballot this Friday. Let's look now at historian. There are 2 students running for historian. Here's the first one.
Hi, I am JD AS, and I am running for school historian. During these historic times, during an infamous pandemic, I think Carpenter can shine bright. With all of us working together to write the history of this year, and we can do it by sending me your photos, sending me and telling me your stories. I think you are the #1 priority at Carpenter, and I want you to be a part of writing the history. So get out and vote.
All right.
Bye.
That was JD. He's running for historian. He is running in the election against Jake. Here's Jake's speech.
Hey guys, I am Jake R from 3rd grade and I am running for historian. As your historian, I'll try to get out monthly photo posters and special posters for special events / holidays. I also want student submitted photos because I want to try to be inclusive. I want to try to share the posters electronically during homeschooling in the halls during real school if we get to that. You should vote for me because I want to make Carpenter a better place. I love Carpenter and I want to keep special memories. I think we can do all that if you vote for me. Thank you and bye.
All right, those were the 2 boys that are running for historian. We also have 2 kids running for secretary in this Friday's election. Here's the first one, running for secretary.
Hello, Carpenter Cougars. My name is Bodhi T, and I am running for secretary. A bit about myself. I like art and drawing. Last year, I entered and won an award in the Reflections Art Contest. One of the reasons that I won is because I pay close attention to detail. Every line, every curve, and every color. And that is why I would be a good secretary, because I pay close attention to detail. I am also an expert at taking notes. Musical notes, that is. I even wrote a good luck song that helped me win class representative. Vote for me, vote for me, vote for me, Bodhi T for secretary.
All right, so that was Bodie T. We have one more student running for secretary. Let me pull up his video. This is the second candidate for the position of secretary. And here he is.
Hi, I'm Jackson H, and these are 3 reasons why you should vote for me for secretary. My first reason is that for the past 2 years I've been in student government, so I have a lot of experience. My second reason is that I write great notes during the meetings because I'm very organized. My last reason is that I have lots of school spirit. I go to all the events and I love this school. Just give me a shot.
All right, there you have it. You have all the 2 students running for secretary, 2 students running for historian, 1 student running unopposed for parliamentarian, and the election is going to be this Friday. Tomorrow, we're going to show all 5 candidates for vice president, and then on Thursday, all 5 candidates for president. What do you think, Adrielle? Pretty cool? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready to do the words of wisdom with me? Here we go.
Yeah.
Ready? And we'll begin. And now for the words of wisdom, boys and girls. An American historian studied the lives of many great men and women. After years of study, he decided that
he can
no one ever
achieves
Okay.
never achieves
Great.
success
by simply doing what is required.
for him to
In other words, boys and girls, successful people give a little extra effort. They go the extra mile. So ask yourself this, am I doing only what is asked of me, or am I willing to give a little extra in order to be the best that I can be? Then try this little experiment. Tonight, surprise your parents by doing an extra chore around the house, or put in a little extra study time, or practice 10 minutes more of reading or your musical instrument. Follow the lead of great men and women everywhere and get into the habit of doing more than simply what's required. Just like Adrielle did a little more this morning, getting up early and being my co-host. With something to think about. This is Mr. Martinez.
and they go
Make it a great day.
or not.
The choice is yours. Adrielle, do you have any shout outs?
I shout out to my teacher and saying hi.
Hi, everybody.
And I also shout out to my dad,
Nice.
my mom, and saying I love them and I want to see my dad.
Excellent. Adrielle, you've been a great co-host today. Thank you so much. We hope you have a wonderful day of school. Boys and girls, we'll see you tomorrow on the morning announcements. Bye, Adrielle.